Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Tack Driver TV. I'm Nick.
I'm Tom, how you doing?
So we got some really exciting stuff for you this week. One thing we want to touch base on is a new broadhead that we have developed.
It's been working on a while. It's amazing.
And as you're going to see in this episode, we are going to go over this broadhead that we're about to release. And we are really excited about it because the technology in this broadhead has never been done before on any other broadhead.
Like no other.
No. So, me and my buddy Ricky Ergo decided to head to Ohio for a couple days. Late season. On a lease that we picked up this year. We've been implementing B16 to the deer there and just using it as a testing ground for that product there. But we decided to go up and do a little hunting and test this broadhead out, and we're excited to show you what happens.
Yeah, very good results.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Rick Ergo's hunt in Ohio on a Dell.
Hey guys, Rick Ergo here. I'm from South Jersey. I'm with my boy Nick Albanese. Come up here. Been feeding the deer some B16. And I'm going to try to make it happen this morning. Steady for it, baby. I used a new broadhead, the Zeus broadhead. That joker ate. That joker was hungry. I'll give her a few minutes. I'll get down and go get my arrow and go check her out. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. You're watching Tack Driver TV, baby. Yeah.
The exit was great.
Came out perfect, dude. She was quartering away. It was real tight.
Actually,
it went in like back here. Came right out there. Yeah, that thing ate her up, dude.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Open that up here. Oh, wow.
Look.
Oh, my God. Look at that hole. Zeus broadheads. Yeah, baby.
Baby. Well, we got her all situated. I wanted to do a couple of shout outs if I could. First and foremost, Steady Form, put some mean shot on her. And then the Zeus broadhead did its job. So she was quartering away, so I had to put it back behind the ribs, and it just busted through all of it. I mean, the hole is ridiculous. I don't know if you could.
I'm gonna zoom in.
See it from one side to the other.
How big's that cut inside?
That's crazy, dude.
Tack Driver TV is brought to you by B16, Better the Hunt, Darton Archery, Easy Cut, Hunt Lab, K-Tech, Luminoc, Moment of Peace Adventures, The Plot Pod, Rattler Grips, Rhino Skins, Sword Sights, Tree Limb Quivers, Treason, Vanguard, Tree Stand Buddy, and Steady Form.
Steady Form. Finally, a product designed to give all hunters the upper hand in any hunting situation. No other product will provide you with an anchor point for perfect palm placement that will prevent form breakdown and ensure precision accuracy during high-pressure moments. When the shot presents itself, make your hunt end in success. Steady Form. Proven technology that makes sense. Shoot straight. Shoot with confidence. Shoot with Steady Form.
Well, there you have it.
You got it done.
Yes, he did. It was his first time using the new Zeus broadhead. And
he hit it in a hind quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it was on such a severe quarter.
Right.
He drove it up right through that hind quarter, exited out perfect right behind the shoulder on the opposite side, and that deer just piled up.
Had no choice. No choice whatsoever.
The cool thing about this broadhead is that it was designed to create a hole that cannot be sealed.
Right.
So it's the way the tip works out, and what happens with that hole is it allows for decompression of the animal. It's a hole that both holes is just something that can't be sealed. It just lets the air out of. Now we're gonna go into my doe hunt.
You're gonna doe there also.
Yeah. So please keep in mind, I am self-videoing this hunt, and it didn't turn out quite the way I wanted it to, but
it's never easy. It's never easy.
I do my best. I'm using the Zeus broadhead. Pretty interesting on what plays off later on with it. But let's go check out this quick clip. It's nothing fancy, but just show you real quick.
Got another deer down with the Zeus.
Yep. So let's check this out.
Oh, baby. Ohio bound. I just put the Zeus right through the cage. Wow. Just cut the Zeus loose. That's our famous line. That thing eats them up like butter. She's down. Right at the bottom of the hill here. Ohio late season. City Farm Elite. My Dart and Spectra. She was real sketchy and coming in because she could skyline me here. What a morning she's been in and out of here. This never gets old for me. This is the least we picked up this year. Put some B16 to it. Got a couple beautiful shooter bucks that we're waiting on, but it's about 10:30 in the morning. I was just about to get down and she come back. She come back for another bite. B16. I have magic deer bait out here, the tulip pulps, which you saw earlier she was eating. Man, I'm shaking like a leaf. That broadhead is just amazing. I don't know. The industry is just never seen something like this and what it could do for penetration. Just in case you make a bad shot. That Zeus is amazing. Okay, so I just got down to come to the arrow. Check this out. I haven't touched it yet. But check this out. That's the arrow. Look at all the blood on impact. So all the field testing we've been doing with this broadhead, every animal that has been shot, whether the hit was good or not, has all expired. We are 100% of recoveries. I think we got about 17 down up until now. You want to talk about decompression? This broadhead just annihilates their insides because it can vary, right? So at its smallest cutting diameter, if the blades collapse down, it's still a 7/8 by 7/8 four blade. It could create up to a 2.5 inch wound channel, even though it's 1.5 inches. And it's the way we've designed the broadhead that it can do that. This is a revolutionary product, and I can't wait for the industry to see this one. So we already know she's down. That's not a problem. I just wanted to come and see this, so stick around.
As a professional hunter, I want the safest, easiest, and quickest way to hang my lock-on stand, and that's why I use the Tree Stand Buddy. The Tree Stand Buddy allows you to hoist your stand into position from the ground. Then simply climb the tree and slide your stand into place using the attached bracket and receiver system. Attach the stand manufacturer's straps and you are ready to hunt. The Tree Stand Buddy. Check them out at treestandbuddy.com.
Do you have a hunting invention and don't know where to turn? With over 25 years of experience in the hunting industry, Greg Abbas has helped hundreds of inventors reach their dreams and can help you too. To find out more, visit our website or give us a call today.
Well, as you can see, I totally blew it.
But you got it.
So here's the crazy part. I was self-videoing, and during the recovery, I thought I hit record. But I did not hit record.
I have a tendency to double push the buttons, so I know all about that.
I was just so excited that I got to take a doe off of our lease in Ohio with the Zeus broadhead. Totally aced that deer, right through the shoulders. She didn't make it but 30 yards, and then there's like a slight ravine, and she tumbles down the ravine. She's dead right there. Yeah. So it was really awesome. But the cool thing now is, I take that same arrow and broadhead, I washed it off in the creek, and put it right back on my bow for my evening hunt.
Same broadhead.
Same broadhead, same everything. Okay? This is the durability of a Zeus broadhead. The materials we've used is so that you have a quality product that can be reused.
It's not a one and done.
No.
It's not a one and done.
Unless you hit some sort of stones or cement buildings. Different story.
I've done that.
Yeah. So the cool thing here is I take the same arrow and broadhead, put it back on my bow, and I go back to the same tree stand, and one of our target bucks, Thor.
Not one of our target bucks, Nikki's target buck. Nikki has a tendency, he sets his mind on a buck, one particular buck he sees in the beginning, and he'll hunt that buck until he gets it.
Yeah.
And that happened to be the case here. He's been looking for Thor, he's been waiting for it.
Yeah.
And it worked. He's got the patience to let a lot of deer walk.
Yeah, I do.
And wait for the one. And this was the one.
This was the one, and to boot, it was with the new broadhead.
Right.
That had already passed through a deer that morning. Mm-hmm. So let's go on my hunt after Thor and see what happens.
So I'm in Ohio right now. It's cold. I'm tired. My sinuses are killing me. But it's January, late season, doing a little bow hunting. Got my beautiful steady form here on my Dart, my Spectre E. We're out here testing the new broadhead we developed called Zeus broadheads. It is going to be, well, it is going to change the industry. The way this broadhead is designed, it is the hardest hitting broadhead and cannot be out penetrated. And I'm just going to show you real quick what it is. Okay. That's Thor, my target buck. That's the same arrow I put through the doe this morning. I can't believe I just shot Thor. Holy crap. Oh my God. Steady for baby. Spectre, getting it done in Ohio.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Look at the size of this animal, bro.
Dude, he is gorgeous.
Wow. Dude, I saw the belly driving up. I'm like, is that a belly?
Oh. So, yesterday morning, we're up here in Ohio. We came to test our new broadhead. And I shot a doe in the morning. And I was telling Ricky, who's behind the camera, Ricky Ergo, that I was going to clean up that arrow to show everybody that, you know, this broadhead that we designed called Zeus is unbelievable. I designed it to get through bones. It's the heaviest hitting broadhead. There's not a bone in a deer's body that can actually stop the arrow. And I'm pretty confident in saying that. So I cleaned up the arrow because the materials we used is so that they can be reused. And cleaned up that same arrow and put it to work last night. So I shot 2 deer in one day with the same arrow. And this is my Ohio buck. Come here and check this hole out, Ricky.
Oh, wow.
I was confident in the shot, but I just wanted to make sure, you know. Wow. Awesome ending to a great story. It's a buck we named Thor out on our lease in Ohio, so Thor got to meet Zeus, and Zeus won. Thanks for watching Tack Driver TV.
Closed captioning for Tack Driver TV is brought to you by K-Tech.
Steady Form. Finally, a product designed to give all hunters the upper hand in any hunting situation. No other product will provide you with an anchor point for perfect palm placement that will prevent form breakdown and ensure precision accuracy during high-pressure moments. When the shot presents itself, make your hunt end in success. Steady Form. Proven technology that makes sense. Shoot straight. Shoot with confidence. Shoot with Steady Form.
Well,
there you go. There you see it.
there it is.
Thor is down.
Thor met Zeus. And
Didn't have a good ending.
no.
Not for Thor.
I was self-videoing that hunt. And
And you pushed the button.
yeah, I pushed the button. I was super nervous because there was so many things going through my mind at that point. Knowing that I had the new broadhead on the front of the arrow that has been through a deer that morning.
And a deer that you've been looking for all year.
Right. So the moment we all been waiting for.
We're going to show you what it looks like.
This is a Zeus broadhead. Okay.
Right there.
What's unique about this broadhead and what separates it from every
All the
other
rest.
broadhead on the market is it is technically a fixed blade. Now it is spring loaded with a ball bearing for compression. So what happens is if it does come into contact with bone, these two main blades will, I mean I can't really do it without cutting my finger, will collapse down. They will collapse down
They
to
will
a
fold
7/8. Yeah. They'll collapse down to a 7/8. So now with that and the bleeders, which are 7/8, you have a 7/8 by 7/8 4-blade cut going through both.
Going through both.
Ensuring that you're going to get penetration. Now the cool part is, once it gets past
Once
that
you clear the bone,
this thing is going to shoot forward back into a fixed position, which in turns assists in forward momentum, because as that spring shoots that ball,
it gets it that extra oomph.
it continues to let that arrow penetrate even more. So we are super pumped. We're hoping that you guys give this broadhead a shot. It is 1.5 inches by 7/8 4-blade design. We have a crown, what we call a crown tip, which is for a splintering effect that just clears the bone out of its path. Same thing with the meat. That tip will create a hole that can't be sealed, and that's where the
That's why
decompression
you're going
comes
to
from.
see the hole. You'll see the holes you'll get on these animals are just
Right.
incredible.
So we've noticed wound channels up to 2.5 inches, although it's 1.5 inches cut.
Right.
So it's one of the most compact broadheads giving you the biggest cuts.
Right.
And it's all going to be determined on what the broadhead is feeling. So we call this a smart head, because those blades will pivot depending on what it's feeling.
Right. If it's one side, one side's going to go. It's going to.
Well, both sides will collapse down, but it doesn't have to necessarily collapse all the way to the 7/8. You know, it depends on the bone it's touching off on. But when it gets inside, you can assure that that wound channel is going to tear them up. They are going to be decompressed, and you will recover your animal.
It will open and get inside.
Yeah, these are here to protect you in the event of a shot that wasn't quite where you wanted it to be. Or, let's face it, some guys are not afraid to take certain shots.
Take that shot.
As myself, having the equipment in place
to do it
ups your odds in the field.
Right.
You know. So this is the Zeus Broadhead. We are launching these at the Harrisburg Show in Pennsylvania, February 2nd through the 11th. We're gonna
through the 10th or 11th.
Yep. We'll be in the Archery Hall. So swing by, come and check this out.
You won't be disappointed.
You will not be disappointed with the technology in this broadhead and the penetration that it delivers. It cannot be out-penetrated.
No, it cannot.
And I can say that with confidence. You will see a big difference with this broadhead at the end of your arrow. So swing by, check us out. Once again, we want to thank you for watching this week's episode of Tack Driver TV. Stay tuned for next week.
Next week,
more action.